What really draws me to this project and I'm looking forward to the most is kind of continuing what the Violin Monster does and what we do with Arbor Brewing Company and Corner Brewery, which is create community. This is a really cool opportunity to continue to showcase our community where we are more collaborative than competitive.
I want to meet the Violin Monster. I've seen him for years now, hanging out around Ann Arbor, and I just think it's super cool that I get to meet a local legend, if you will.
The Violin Monster Beer is an extremely creative, collaborative effort between us and the Violin Monster and several other people in the Ann Arbor area to come up with a beer that would somehow personify in liquid form what the Violin Monster represents to the community at large. This project came about because a good friend of ours who happens to work at a local restaurant, whose name is Kenny, who's been sampling beers with us throughout the day, said, my roommate happens to be the Violin Monster. That would be a great beer for you guys to do.
The process for creating this beer involved hashing out recipe ideas with Matt and then brewing 4 pilot batches in quick succession.
One of the things I'm proudest about with this beer is that we really did take the time to come up with a perfect recipe. We went through 4 different recipe iterations before we got the flavors exactly where everybody wanted them.
We've never spent this much developmental time on one individual beer.
Shortly after the 4th pilot batch was brewed, we tasted it and we're like, that's the one that we need to go with.
It's strong and it has a lot of rich malty qualities to it, but it ends just bitter enough to sort of balance out the whole thing.
Without this process, if we had just come up with a concept and made the beer, it would have been really good. But I think what we're coming out with in September is going to be amazing. And there's no way that would have happened without all of the effort that went into doing all the different pilot batches. It's not just about making beer. It's not just about promoting the Violin Monster. I mean, every step of the way has been this really artistic, collaborative sense of community.
And to be able to promote something that is hyper local like that and really supports the community that we are a part of is just super cool. Like, it's really what our company is all about and what we want to do all the time.
To have somebody as talented as the Violin Monster is and as popular as he is, team up with a brewery and go out to the rest of the state and say, here's Ann Arbor, is like the coolest thing. And I really think that's gonna change a lot of perceptions of Ann Arbor and make people in Ann Arbor extremely proud of the community that they allow to exist, that they support it by supporting him, by supporting us, by supporting local businesses.
Yeah, this has been one of the coolest projects we've done in our 18 years in business, without a doubt.